Hey, what you say, food family? Mike here and welcome back to the channel for another great culinary adventure. Today's video is all about Hawaiian comfort food. I'm talking about Loco Moco, a fried egg atop a seasoned burger patty on a bed of rice, finished off with some delicious gravy. Absolutely amazing. But today we're making a secret ingredient to take ours to the next level of umami heaven. So if you're a big fan of Hawaiian comfort food, easy and simple recipes, or just enjoy watching me pretend like I know what I'm doing, stick around and I'll show you how it's done. Let's get cooking. Let's kick off today's Loco Moco video by letting the cat out of the bag right from the get-go. I'm talking about we're going to make our umami seasoning mix. Now this is a mixture of some basic ingredients. Some you may not have in your pantry, but everything is available at your local grocery store, Asian market, or on Amazon, of course. But we're going to go ahead and make our seasoning mix because we're going to be using this in our burger patties themselves and also that gravy. It's going to take these things to the next level of Flavor Town, and it just cannot be denied. Now, this is an optional thing, but I'm telling you what, folks, it's simple to make. You can have it on hand and add it to everything you cook, and everybody's going to be happy with it. So basically, we're going to start off with some Himalayan pink salt. Throw that in our food processor here. Now, I'm going to start by food processing, running this stuff through the processor just to break it down, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it in a spice grinder so we get it more finely refound, but ground up. So we got our Himalayan pink salt. Now we got some peppercorns, some onion powder, granulated onion, whichever one you got, garlic, kombu. That's just dried seaweed, kelp, whatever you got, what you call it. I got some dried mushrooms. Shiitakes are basically the standard, but honestly, any mushroom will work here. And gochugaru, the Korean spice pepper mix that is absolutely delicious, and you should definitely have that in your pantry. So let me go ahead, grind this up. I'll throw it through the spice grinder as well, and we'll come right back and start making our burger patties. Just like that, we made our umami seasoning mix. Really simple, folks. Absolutely delicious. I did go ahead and run it through the food processor and then the spice grinder just to refine a little bit more. But obviously, use whatever you got or what you have at home. Some blenders are better than others. That little dinky one I was using kind of sucks, so I had to take the mushrooms out, do them separate. But hey, we got it done. Anyway, now we can turn attention to making our burgers for our Loco Moco. So I got some ground beef here, and we'll go ahead and start off with a little bit of our umami seasoning powder. Now this obviously has our salt and pepper in it, remember? So we don't need to go too crazy with it, but we want to taste it in there. We're boosting our flavor, right? Alright, we got some panko breadcrumbs, some fresh diced garlic. Use as much or as little as you like. I think there's no such thing as too much. Now we're going to go in with some finely diced onion. Now I don't need all this. Probably about 1/3 of a cup per pound or so. But I like onion in my burger, so hey, use as much or as little as you want. And finally a little bit of milk just to help hold everything together. Now all we're going to do is set this stuff to the side, get in here, mix this stuff up, and roll it out into patties. Now I'm using a pound of burger here. You could do 4 1/4-pound patties. I think today I'm going to do 3 1/3-pound patties. This is Loco Moco. Hawaiians eat big and good. They don't want a 1/4-pound patty, folks. So a 1/2 pounder or 1/3 pounder, I'd say, is what you want to aim for. So I'm going to go ahead and get this mixed up. We'll set it to the side, come right back, and start talking about how we're going to cook everything up and finish this dish off today. Alright, we got our burgers made up here. Pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and pan fry mine today because we're going to be using this pan to make our gravy to finish this off a little bit later on. So, pretty simple, folks. Medium-high heat. Fry your burgers off till they're cooked through 160 degrees in the center or whatever, however you like your burgers cooked. So let me get these cooked off. We'll come right back when these are done and start making that gravy. Stay tuned. Alright, we got those burgers cooked off. Takes about 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how done you like yours, your preference there. But anyway, we got some delicious flavor stuck to the bottom of our pan now, that fine. We want to pull that up and make our gravy. So, today I'm going to be using some onions, some beef stock, a little bit of ketchup, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, a little more of that umami seasoning we made earlier, tad bit of sugar, and then we're going to go in with some cornstarch to thicken things up. Make our gravy. It's really simple, folks. I'll start off by sauteing the onions so they get a nice little color on them. Go in with that beef stock to deglaze the pan, and then add everything else. Let that simmer together for a few minutes so it thickens up. We'll make a fried egg quick. Plate up our burger patty with the egg, the gravy on top of bed of rice. We're going to be eating some Loco Moco. Stay tuned. And just like that, folks, we have made Hawaiian Comfort Food 101 Loco Moco plate. Now, obviously, we put a bed of rice down there, put our burger patty on top of that, cover that with our gravy. Now, obviously, I didn't put mushrooms in the gravy itself. I use that mushroom powder, the umami seasoning mix. But if you want to, you can put mushrooms in your gravy. I'm not a fan of like wet, slimy mushrooms myself, so that's why I went with the umami powder mix. That's why we did the seasoning mix, our secret ingredient in today's recipe. But hey, you do whatever you want to do. You can leave those onions out as well. Just do the basic beef broth and soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of ketchup and a tad bit of sugar, and thicken that up with some cornstarch. Basic gravy by any means, but hey, make whatever kind of gravy you want, folks. It's your plate, however you like to eat it. But this is a basic starting point. It's just a guide to get you started. But hey, I'm ready to dig in. We finish it off with that sunny side up egg. I'm ready. We got the yolk. We're ready to run. Hopefully I've not let this set too long trying to take pictures or whatever. But like I said, rice, burger patty, gravy, egg. Put a little green onion on there for some color to finish things off. But hey, you don't have to do that. Just makes for a nice picture. Let's break this yolk open and let it run all over this thing. Oh, yes. Perfectly cooked. Look at that, folks. It really ran all down this side, but oh man, look at that. That is how it's done, folks. All right, thumbnails out of the way. Let's dig in. I'm gonna go in and try to get a piece of the egg, the burger, a little bit of the rice, obviously with some of that gravy. I'm watering at the mouth here. This is just so good, I don't want to stop. Salty, savory, hit of sweetness, absolutely amazing, folks. And you don't have to spend a couple $1,000s to fly to Hawaii to enjoy this Loco Moco plate. Obviously today, folks, we started off with the base of the rice, added that burger patty on top, topped it off with our gravy and a sunny side up egg. It really comes all together, folks. All those flavors combine so well together. And that umami powder seasoning we made up absolutely ties it together, folks. I'm not a fan of wet, gross mushrooms or whatever in my gravies, but I get the flavor there, which I'm fine with, but I don't have to worry about that texture I don't like. I know a lot of people out there just like that. So this is a perfect way you can get those delicious flavors and that umami boost of mushrooms in your food without having to actually eat gross ass mushrooms, because ain't nobody got time for that. It's gross, it's ugh. But you know what I'm talking about, folks. Make that umami powder. I didn't make that up, but I'll be sure to write it up in the description box below. I'll try to find the video of the guy that I did see make that. I want to say it's a sushi guy or something, sushi man, but hey, I'll be sure to give him credit because I don't want to steal his thunder on that. It's absolutely amazing. I highly suggest it. Check his channel out as well. If you like today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that like button. That tells me you appreciate this type of content. You want to see more of it. Speaking of seeing more of it, hit that notification bell so YouTube sends a reminder every time I put out a video. 90% of you guys aren't subscribed. It's free. Click the button, folks. Leave a comment below. Is this something you would like to try for your friends and your family? Because obviously you could put this together 30, 45 minutes and you're eating good, folks. It's really that simple, delicious. I don't want to speak anymore because I'm ready to dig in and finish this off. This is today's lunch. It's been a pleasure cooking for you. Once again, Mike here signing off till next time. Just keep cooking.